Hey feelers, a new day above the ground is a blessing and a second chance to make it right where we missed yesterday. And if we don't make it right today, we try again tomorrow. Now that's the mantra on this channel. Welcome back if you're an old subscriber. Thank you so much for your immense support and for the love you are showing to my previous videos. So far so good. I appreciate and I am loving the progress. And if you're a new subscriber or you're new to this channel, it's your first click, welcome and welcome. We love visitors. You're gonna love it here. We are all about glowing, growing and building positive self-image as an individual. Okay, if that's the kind of content you enjoy, then stay tuned because this is the place for you. Definitely positive vibes all the way. That's what we ride on. Now welcome welcome. I'm just so excited. I don't know why I'm so energized today. I'm feeling the vibe. Anyway, welcome to today's video. Today's video is about the power of letting go, the power of forgiving, the power of, moving on without the closure that you expect, okay? It is the power of forgiving without really receiving an apology. That's what we are talking about today, guys. So if that's what you want to hear about, then stay here. Do not touch the dial. Now, let's just dive straight into the video. And guys, before we do that, please subscribe down here on that red red small bar that is down here. Kindly subscribe. It is completely free of charge. You will not be charged and you'll support this channel, and I'll keep bringing you more impactful and amazing content as time goes by. And like, comment and share. It supports my channel, guys. Do that and let's glow and grow together. We say 2022, we are all about consistency until that wall breaks down and we walk through our blessings like we are supposed to. There is no looking back, there is no holding back. We are moving however way life goes, we move and flow with it, okay? Now let's get straight into today's video. So what is forgiveness? Forgiveness is an act of pardoning, or rather giving someone benefit of doubt and finding it easy to pardon an action they did towards you that's made you uncomfortable, unhappy, sad, or angry. It is an act of pardoning those individuals, releasing them from your heart, letting go of the anger, and moving on with that particular relationship you have. If it's a marriage, if it's a friendship, if it's a work environment, I always talk about everything all round, yeah? So forgiveness is pardoning or excusing someone for doing you wrong. Now, we know the Bible says that we should all be like little kids. And, do you know how little kids behave? I don't know if you've been around a little child. Like, you will discipline them 1 minute and the next one they are hugging and smiling with you and laughing like nothing happened. That's what the Bible asks us to be. And I know it is in human nature. It's very difficult. Honestly, it is not an easy task to easily let go when someone has hurt your feelings, crossed your boundaries, or made you sad in a certain way or hurt you. It's not easy to just, move on like nothing happened. It's a process. It's a process that takes place once we accept from within that, yes, what was done to me was wrong and I deserve better. And the person that wronged me is human. They are prone to making mistakes. and it could be me in their shoes. And so from that point of view, you are able to slowly release. It's not instant. It won't happen like magic, like, oh, somebody hurt me and so I've forgiven them. Sometimes you'll say the words, but you'll not really mean it. It takes time. You have to sit down, reflect, and just try to feel the pain that the person made you go through. Feel whatever emotions you want to feel, and then slowly start releasing it. Some of us, we've carried hurt for years. We bear grudges. We bear so much hatred and anger in our hearts, and what that does to us is it becomes a hindrance. It becomes a stumbling block between us and our blessings, or us and what God has in store for us. Because what also the hate, the anger, the bitterness does to us is that it steals our joy. It steals our capability to enjoy the moments. Okay, it's like carrying a stone on your shoulders all through, guys. That's what really anger and bitterness and unforgiveness does to you. And here's the caveat to that, guys. What this does also to the two parties is that one party, whoever was wrong, actually is living their life. They are happy. They are enjoying. They don't even know that you feel the way you feel. Honestly, whether they apologized or not, they moved on. So it's upon you. And the more you carry someone in your heart, the more weight you put on yourself, the more joy you steal from your end, the more emptier your cup becomes every day. Because now, if it's a person you have to encounter or see in your day-to-day basis, it's really going to be difficult for you. It's going to drain your energy. It's going to take so much from you that, and this is a situation you would just avoid by accepting what happened, what took place, and setting boundaries with this individual to make sure this does not happen again, and forgiving them. And I know sometimes the whatever, the hurt, the pain, or the triggers are too deep or too much, and you feel like this is too grief. I just can't forgive. Like, how can someone do this to me? But when you postpone the healing process, the forgiving process, the understanding and the moving on part, you burden yourself. Okay? You burden yourself, and the person who wronged you enjoys their life, moves on like nothing happened really. And so when you see them, you feel pain, you feel anger, you feel anxiety, you feel even panic attacks sometimes. It's just like you become furious and you want to, you know what I mean? Have you ever been in a room and then someone who hurt you or someone you're not in good terms with walks in? Instantly the energy and the vibes around you just change. And if you've not forgiven them, that is, and if you've not accepted the situation and let go, you start feeling so uncomfortable. And this person, they don't care. They don't even know anyways. They just walked in, then they'll sit and they'll be like, moving on with life swiftly. So you will be disservicing yourself to carry that grudge on. Honestly, forgiving people, from my own experience, it's not a weakness. It takes so much strength. It shows how strong you are. It shows how much you care and you love yourself. It shows how much it shows that you're taking the higher road. Okay, you're choosing your peace over drama. Honestly, carrying a grudge for someone, it does not help. I suggest you forgive these individuals and then move on. You really don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to be around them like that, okay? But forgive. Be cordial. When you meet with them, at least be in a space where you can say hi, and that's it, and from a good place. Honestly, release people. Release people. It will open doors for you. It will come with so much peace. Okay? Another step that would help you with the starting to heal after you've been hurt is addressing the situation. And I know this would be a bit tricky because there are some people who just don't reason. They are not remorseful. They are not sorry. They are not empathetic. And when they have done something wrong to you, it's up to you to move on. And that's difficult, but that's what's best for you. Okay? And such people, what they will do is just drain your energy when they are around you, negative vibes. Try to be in your bubble. Let go, accept the situation, forgive them, pardon them, but don't be that close to them if you don't want to. Should you choose to be close to them, then at least outline your boundaries to them. Let them know that you did A, B, C, D to me. I was not happy with that situation. This is how it made me feel. Next time, I would like you to handle this situation in this and this and this manner. And if that's something you cannot handle, then I'm afraid this relationship cannot continue. We can be cordial, but then keep distance from each other. It's really that simple, honestly, guys. Like, not be by force now. Force issues. If somebody is not good for your mental health, don't keep them around you. But also don't be enemies. Don't throw hate. Don't throw shade. Be a positive person. Just take the high road and excuse yourself from being this close with this person. If it's someone you work with, you need to be cordial, really, because now you have to relate in terms of work. You cannot let your personal issues affect your work. So be cordial. At least be able to ask each other questions, and you can answer without the maliciousness and without I hate to use violence, but yes, without violence in it. Okay? Or without attacking each other. But take the high road and state your boundaries. If they cannot respect them, keep your distance. But let go. Forgive and move on. Honestly, it helps a lot. It takes a lot of work, and they say nothing good comes easy. But the moment you accept and you are willing from within to go through that process of forgiving and letting go, that's when the magic starts to happen. It's not instant, like I said. It takes time. It may take days. It may take weeks. It may take months. But once you're on that path, you start to view things differently, okay? You will, you'll see this person and you'll not feel so angered. Also, when you see someone and they trigger things in you, it means you're giving them that much power, okay? We cannot control how people behave towards us, but we can control how we choose to respond to how they behave around us. You can ignore. Have you ever heard that saying that goes, ignore it until it fades away? When someone has an intention of hurting you, and every time they're around you, they do something and you show them that you're really hurt and you're upset, they are winning. You're giving them, they know they have that power over you. But when you just like ignore or avoid and outline your boundaries, okay? And let your boundaries be tied to consequences. Yeah? Let your boundaries be tied to consequences when they are crossed, so that they know when I cross this boundary, this will happen. And when they cross it, make sure what you said will happen, happens. Not to threaten, but just to strengthen your boundaries so that you protect your peace, you protect your space, and you protect your energy. It will save you a lot. Okay? So set boundaries. Forgive your others, forgive yourself as well. Sometimes we don't forgive ourselves. We are our biggest critics. Like you do something wrong or you make a decision that affects you. The consequences are negative and you can't let go. You talk to yourself in a very harsh way. That's another thing. Be kind to yourself. I said this in one of my first videos. I'll leave a link to that video down below. Be kind to yourself. It will help you to be kind to people around you, and also to know what you expect from others, to know how you want others to treat you. Okay? So that's the power of forgiveness. It comes with relief. It comes with so much peace. You'll be shocked. Yeah, like I said, you do not have to be around these people. Forgive them and move on. Set your boundaries. If they are crossed, have the consequences enforced. And just avoid anyone that's constantly trying to hurt you. Honestly, if it's a toxic work environment, start looking for another job slowly by slowly. If it's a toxic relationship, you can always let go before things go so far. And even if it's a toxic marriage, or you feel like it's just too much, it's not good for your health, start looking for options like going for counseling together, or seeking counsel from maybe your parents or your elders or someone you trust that you can talk to. But don't accept to stay in a toxic environment for long, because what that does to us is we normalize being mistreated, we normalize being disrespected, we normalize being devalued. And what that does to you is that it steals your self-esteem away. You start lowering your worth. You start feeling insecure. You start also being toxic in return. You become a toxic person because now you have this wall built around you, because you know that's the norm. Okay, people can abuse you, and so you feel I can also abuse others, I can bully others, I can, you know, disrespect people's boundaries, and that's not normal. It's not okay. Don't stay in pain for so long until you forget what peace tastes like and you think that pain is normal. It is not. It's your birthright to stay a peaceful life, to be respected as a human, and to be happy. It's your birthright, honestly. Exercise forgiving, exercise letting go. Sometimes the closure you need, it's just what people did to you. That's sometimes the closure you need. They will not open up and tell you this is why I behaved the way I did, or this is what led to me doing what I did that hurt you. Sometimes people will not tell you that, and that's in most of the times, not even sometimes. Sorry. So you have to be in a position to accept, excuse me guys, sorry, I had to put my microphone, insert it in my necklace so that it stays in place. Okay. Yes, so it was moving a little. So yes, sometimes the closure you need is what they did to you. And stop looking for red flags over and over again. Once someone show you who they are, trust them and believe them. That is who they are. So you will choose either to stay in that relationship and set boundaries, or you will choose to excuse yourself and stay away from that situation. Depending with what you decide, always remember your peace of mind is very important. It's vital. It plays a huge role into day-to-day life. It determines how you relate with people around you, how you want to be addressed, how you want to be approached. Okay, always remember that. So, and prioritize your mental health, prioritize your well-being, prioritize your happiness, because once you're happy, everybody around you is gonna be happy. I keep saying that because I have experienced it and I have seen it with people around me. Once somebody is happy, it's more like it's infectious. Okay, it's viral. You become happy, people around you are happy, because then now you're not bitter, you're not walking around trying to hurt other people because you're feeling unhappy with your life. Start forgiving, start setting your boundaries, start valuing yourself, respecting yourself, loving yourself enough to let go. to not hold grudges. It is not for the people who hurt you to forgive. It is for you. It is for your sake. And that's why I insist. Feel the pain. Address the issue. Sit the person down. Let them know they hurt you. Don't hold it in. When you hold things in, they build up, and then you easily become irritable. Anytime this person will even breathe around you, you'll be offended because they are breathing. And you see, that's something normal. And what's offending you is not their breathing. It is what they've been doing over time. It's built up, and now you just feel resentment towards them. That's what letting things slide and blanketing them and building them up does. So one day they'll just come, maybe take your pen, and then boom, you're triggered and utalipuka. You will just start, quarreling, or you just blow out of proportion. It's like you are a volcano that's been brewing, and then now you just erupt one day because it's too much for this person to be around you. It's important that when somebody hurts you or crosses your boundaries, you address that particular item and you let it go. And when somebody disrespects you once, it is their mistake. They disrespect you twice, it is the both of you's mistake. They disrespect you 3 times, it is your problem now. Okay, set boundaries and don't let disrespect slide. Address issues there and then and let go. Okay, that's what I do when something wrong has been done to me. If you know me, if you've been close to me like that, I address issues when they come. I don't hold in, or I just honestly avoid you. I would rather avoid you. I would rather speak my peace, and I'll always make sure we leave each other when we are at peace. I'll be speaking to you very nicely, actually, and not pretending. I'll be speaking to you genuinely, but in the back of my mind, I have made up my mind that this is not someone I want to be around. This is not the kind of energy I want to associate myself with, and so I'll just keep my distance, but not from a place of enmity. No, we are good, we are cool, but stay over there, I'll stay over here. That's just how I do it, and it has given me so much peace, honestly. That has been all for today, guys. We have to end this video here. Remember to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. And that's the power of forgiveness. 2 cents from feel to feelers. I hope this helps someone. This drives someone towards the path of starting to heal. I hope this gives someone a sign that they need to forgive, they need to let go, and they need to love themselves, to release people from their hearts, and to move on swiftly. Thank you so much for staying tuned up to the end. It means a lot to me. I appreciate. Bye-bye.